Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and this one I am super excited about. So I'm sharing with you some of my new release, which is coming out on the 24th of October on Create and Craft TV, and it's out for general release on the 26th of October. So from the 24th you'll be able to pre-order it on my website. So the collection is called Shine, and it's full of papers that have almost got a celestial sort of theme to them. So there's lots of sort of night skies, sunsets, stars, that kind of idea. So I'm going to make a little origami tag book where I'm going to be using lots and lots of the new products. So I've stuck two pieces of the collage paper together back to back, and then just folding it in half, folding down one of the long sides about an inch, and then I'm going to fold either side into the centre, but I'm not going to meet the centre fold. I'm going to leave about 3/4 of an inch either side, as you can see. And then I'm just going to cut away the little corner here. I don't need this bit. Excuse me, just cutting into that fold there, as I'm kind of leaving a massive tab in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to put it down and I'm going to fold in the corners like this, almost like reminiscent of making a paper aeroplane, but again, don't fold it into the fold line. Just leave about 1/2 inch this time. And do the same on the other side, and then fold those two flaps into the centre again on the fold line that you made before. Then you're going to flip it over and fold up to near that line that you made at the top, and fold along that bottom, and then the tab at the top you're going to fold over the top and poke it into the origami pockets, and then you've made yourself a little origami wallet. I'm going to make 2 of these, and these are going to be the pages in my little mini book. Really easy. And if you put the collage paper back to back, you've got a pattern on both sides, so it works quite nicely. Okay, so you need to make 2 of those if you want to have a go at doing this. I made 2. I just kind of selected pages from the collage pack that kind of worked with what I was going to do. So because each of those little origami wallets that you make has got 4 pockets, you then have something that has 8 pockets in total if you've made 2 of them. I've then just found a piece of cardstock. When I get deliveries and they've got pieces of card in, I save them. So I've just cut a piece of card that is slightly bigger than the full footprint of the open origami wallet, and I'm going to cover it with a piece of collage paper, and I'm using a piece of the heartfelt collage paper, which was my first ever release with Funky Fossil. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to cover the board in that just to give my book a cover. I don't have to paint it. This is a really great way, oh dear, I can't speak. It's a great way to add colour to things really quickly, is to just use collage paper to stick that down. So then with my double-sided tape gun, just for speed really, and because it's super sticky, I'm just folding those over. And then I'm going to cut a piece to size to fill in that gap that's left on the inside of the cover too. And I'm going to stick that down also using double-sided tape, and I might have used a bit of glue stick as well to do that. So now I've made the structure for my little origami wallet book, I'm going to then start working on the tags that are going to slot into the pockets. I really like having tags popping out of my books, so I am going to be using different size tags. They're Dina Wakley ones, I think. And here I'm just using the crocodile, just punching a hole through the centre fold of the pages and the cover, and then just as a quick no-sew book, I'm just threading a piece of ribbon through just to fasten those together. So it's nice and simple. It's a really easy, quick way to make a simple book structure, which doesn't involve any sewing at all. And that's just a piece of sari ribbon that's going through the middle. So before I go any further, I just need to apologise in advance because at a couple of points in filming this, the sunlight came through the window in my art room and it does make it a little bit difficult to see. So apologies, it doesn't last forever. You can see it's just peeping there a little bit in that bottom corner. So I've grabbed the tags and now I'm just going to use the collage paper and stick it straight onto the tags. I'm using that as my backgrounds. So this is a really nice way to create, just using the inspiration that's there already and selecting different ones to go onto my tags. I'm going with different colours and I'm gluing them down and then just using the brayer just to flatten out any creases and help it stick down really, really well. One of the lovely things about these collage papers is that, you know, you can add paint and stamping onto them, so you don't have to leave them just as they are. And then I'm just punching the hole back in just so that they still work as a tag, and then I can add some ribbon to them later. So basically this bit is just me choosing pieces of the collage paper to go onto the tags. So it's right about now that the sun decides to be a bit of a pest. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So I'm just using one of the tags and I'm going to create a little area of calm on this tag. So I'm using a bit of, I think that's apricot, and just using a blending tool and just adding a bit of that colour on to the tag there. Just not covering up the whole background though. And then I'm using the, just hang on, just having a look what it's called. One of the new stamps, which is called Paper Stars, and just stamping that onto the tag as well. So now I've grabbed one of the other tags and I'm just outlining the stars that are masked onto that background, just giving that a bit more definition. So honestly, all I'm doing here is just going through the new release and kind of playing with different arrangements, seeing what works well with what. It's great to just have a little bit of fun and play with it all and see what you can create. So I'm not going to rabbit on over this. I'm just going to leave it playing just so that you can watch, and you can kind of speed it up a bit if you want to, and just kind of see how I start to pull these tags together. I hope that's not been too weird with just the quiet and just watching what's been happening, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory what I've done here, and sometimes just rabbiting on for the sake of it is not much good. So I hope that you can see how well this collection works together, and it works well with the previous collections too. So thanks for watching. Come back again tomorrow for another instalment and I hope to see you again soon.